Balthier, your handkerchief. I thought you might want it back.
I shall wear it close to my heart.
Perhaps you forget all that Ondor has wrought.
I do not forget, Majesty. It was by his counsel, dangerous though it may have been, that we were able to free you. You must meet with him, Your Highness, and give ear to his words. He may act in league with the Empire, but his heart is not.
It is as he says. I ought not have kept Ondor at so great a distance, for so long a time. I have played the fool.
You were only being cautious.
Majesty, I would ask you for some time. On our own, we struggle in vain to restore Dalmasca. I must search out some other way. Until I should find it, I would have Bosch remain at your side. Doubt him you may. But I measure his loyalty to Dalmasca no less than my own.
I know you would not speak so lightly. Very well.
Keep her well. Go to Ondor and there await my return.
Man, starting off really good. Hey everybody, it's Link here. Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age. Last time we escaped the Dreadnought Leviathan while reuniting with Penelo in the process. Well, not getting into a clash with the bigwig himself, Judge Geese. Thankfully, we managed to escape without any issues. Anyway, this time, we have our goal laid out to us. We need to go consult Marquis Ondor before making any more conquest. No, we're not conquering lands. No, we're just little children. Well, we're not. Well, 3 teens, because she's still in her teens, actually. I think she's 19. 3 adults, legally adult, and 2 kids. Alright, oh, party cannot contain more than 3 characters. There's that, for example. I'm gonna... Gosh, what was the lineup beforehand? It was Balthier, Fran, and Ash. I'm gonna keep it like that for the time being. Don't worry, Penelo, I made sure to at least show you off during the Judge Geese boss fight. That was the least I could do. At least have you play a part in a boss fight. Although, it killed you. You'll never forget your sacrifice. Before moving forward, I'm gonna save the game, so I'll catch you guys. Alright, now with all that done, the next step is to go see Marquis Ondor. I might take a little stroll around the Chaperones, just to see what's up, if there's anything worthwhile or not, or if I have anything to sell, for that matter. And if not, well then, I only have 374 gil to spend, so I might as well use it lightly, or use it wisely, actually. That's the correct term. Ah, feels good to have everyone. Armory shop, you will be the guinea pig. Do I have anything worth selling, or do I have nothing at all? Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. No. Nope. I got nothing. Do you have anything new, though? See, that's the good thing. I'm still pretty caught up in terms of things. Like, I need to buy stuff for Penelo, of course, but, like, I'm pretty caught up. So I'm gonna take that as a sign of there's nothing new. Like, really nothing new. But if there's one fact that is for certain, it's that I'm broke. Before moving onward, because this is going to be, I'm going to keep it real with you. This is going to be probably one of the shortest episodes in the entire series. Well, I have licenses, first things foremost. Let's see, what can I get? Still haven't found any Heavy Armor 3 stuff, though, so I guess there's no need to invest in that. Vaughn, you can have some extra HP, sure. This will be probably the last HP boost you get for a while, but you know what? You need a boost, whatever. Phoenix down restores more HP. That could be nice, Mr. Fear. Ball. Actually, I should be focusing more on your quickenings of where they are. Tides of Fate. Oh, they're both up there. Guess I gotta get all the way up. Oh, I guess he does have to get all this HP. It all works out in the end. I feel like there should be more areas where he can get those abilities. Like, they might have... Nope, they're just both over there. Okay. I mean, we won't be getting all 3 quickenings for quite a bit of time, but, you know, it's just something to work towards. Fran! You have yet to get an HP boost at all, so I kind of feel bad about that. And also, your... No, not your last 2 quickenings. Oh, my bad. Remedy Lore 3 over there, that's pretty good. Something I want to invest in. Where's your last quickening? Whip Kick. And then Whip Kick. That's probably the last one you want to go with. They do cost differently, so there is strategy into which way you want to go. If I invest in this, if I invest forward in accessories, not the whole time, but just like periodically, eventually we'll get down there. She'll have access to accessories 20. Lucky her. Oh boy. Bashiwashi. Homeboy. You are still pretty on top of the game. I'll give you that. I said I was going to invest towards quickening. I don't know why I was considering other things. Let's get you that. What is that? Remedy Lore. Okay, you know what? I'm going to grab that for you, buddy, because now you can be beneficial in the world of Remedy. Aww, 2 away. And Pinello, well, you're Pinello. Okay, no. Here, you can have the extra HP. Why not? I was going to give that to you next anyway, but you managed to get enough LP to do that. Ash is the only one who didn't get to spend anything. Jeez. Now Pinello has more HP than Ash. And Fran. What a beast. And Vaughn has the most HP out of anyone at 605. I'm turning these people into cavemen, that's for sure. Oh, one more thing before we go. I want to take a look at the clan primer because I think the one thing I haven't checked on here is the Sky Pirate's Den. Fun fact about this, in the Zodiac Age... Oh, actually, no, I'll save that fun fact in a moment. I want to go in here because this is a little bit of an achievement system. Here we have Balthier. These are kind of like little, like, statues of, like, characters or so, that we'll, like, see. So, for example, Balthier, awarded for attacking over 300 times, earning you the title of Assault Striker. So, yeah, Balthier's the only thing that we have. Actually, no. While we just kind of hang on the screen with Balthier shaking around, I'm going to give you guys a fun fact. In Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age, the PS4 version, when that launched, at base launch, it did not have the Sky Pirate's Den. The achievements were still there, but they removed the Sky Pirate's Den because what's the point when you have trophies? You get what I'm saying? So because they had the trophy system, because, you know, PlayStation has trophies and all that stuff, because they had that system incorporated, there is no Sky Pirate's Den. It's in there now due to like a later update in the game, which they didn't have to do. Being frank, they didn't have to do that. I don't even think there's really much complaining. It was more of like, oh, that's a shame, but you know, it's still Final Fantasy XII at heart. The achievements are still there. There's just no Sky Pirate's Den, but they added it in later on, which was, you know, that was nice of them. And there's your fun fact. Oh boy, we're about to be 9 hours into the game. Oh boy. Makes me realize how long this series is. What's our time? Yeah, I think we're ready. There's not really much shopping I can do, since I am, again, third time I'm saying this today, broke as a joke. I guess there's nothing else that we can do but go to the Bujerban Syndicate. His Excellency has given orders that you are to be granted an audience. When you are prepared, take me to him. Then please come this way, Badra.
When Vossler learned my father had been killed the night of the treaty signing, he returned to Ravenaster, there to aid my escape. There was still time before Vane's reach extended too far. We thought that you could protect me.
However, when I then made the announcement that you had taken your own life, I must have seemed a model citizen of the Empire. The announcement, you see, was Vane's suggestion. Of course, at the time I was reluctant, but I could not perceive his reasons. Now it is clear he meant to drive a wedge between us.
Halim, we are past all this. Boucherba must stand with us. We can stop Vane.
I once knew a girl whose only wish was to be carried in her uncle's arms. Your Majesty is a woman grown now.
Then Boucherba will aid me.
Suppose for a moment you were to defeat Vane. What then? You cannot simply rebuild your kingdom with the only proof of your birthright stolen. Without that, the Grand Kiltia Sanbra Omises cannot and will not recognize your Majesty as the rightful heir. You may yet be a princess, but without proof of your identity, you are powerless. You will remain with me. We do nothing till the time is right.
I cannot just wait.
Then what does your Majesty propose we do?
Uncle Halim.
Incidentally, what is the going rate for rescuing princesses these days? Food would be a start. The good stuff, mind you.
This can be arranged, though it will take some time.
Time enough for a bath, I hope. Dirty business, you know. Ah, best bring a change of clothes, too.
What are you doing? This is Balthier's ship.
I'm going to retrieve the Dawn Shard. It's the proof that I need. I know where it's hidden. I'll return his airship later.
Are you crazy?
This is something that I have to do. Not only for myself, but for all those who have fallen. I will not be made to hide. I'll fight alone if I must.
You still have Bosch, right? Besides, you can't just go around stealing people's ships. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to concentrate.
That's quite enough, Your Majesty. What do you think? A bit over the top?
In my line of work, you never know when something like this might come in handy.
I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm leaving you with the Marquis.
You can't.
Trust me, you're better off staying here.
Suppose you kidnapped me instead. You're a sky pirate, aren't you? Then steal me. Is that so much to ask?
What do you have that I would want?
The Dynast King's treasure. The Dawn Shard is but one of the riches that lie waiting in King Wraithwall's tomb.
King Wraithwall, you say?
Kidnapping royalty is a serious offense. It won't do much to lower the bounty on your head.
How much is the price on your head these days, I wonder?
Allow me to escort you in Vosla's place.
Will you be joining us?
What? Are you kidding? I don't want to stick around this place.
Then I'm coming too.
Penelo?
Don't leave me here.
Of course not.
Then it's settled. We should leave before the Marquis realizes she's missing, like proper kidnappers.
Dr. Sid, does this set Draclaw?
I have confirmed he receives funds from Lord Vane. His agency in the fall of Nabudis is also certain. Yet, with Judge Zecht, who led the assault, missing, the truth remains difficult to ascertain.
The long, cold years have clouded my eyes. I cannot see my own son's heart.
My lord.
This illness will claim me. So then, who is to be my successor? The Senate fears the capable Peregrine Vane. They prefer a young, fledgling emperor. Gabranth, once in the past I laid siege to your homeland.
The Republic of Landis is long since gone. My allegiance lies wholly with the Empire.
Perhaps. But what of your brother? He did not accept us as you did. He fled to Dalmasca. Did you never think to follow him?
I follow his every move. He is an enemy of the Empire. He will be cut down.
So you would kill even your own brother for the Empire. Be that as it may, Gabranth, your ruthlessness is not without merit. But it must not become this way with Larsa. You must ensure that it does not.
So then you ask me to be his sword, to strike where he might not.
Rather be his shield. Gabranth, keep your close watch on Vane. His is the keenest blade of all.
My lord.
Do this for me, Gabranth. I could not bear to see my sons war with each other again.
Whoa. This come in handy often?
It's tough being popular. Wouldn't want any admirers dropping in while we're away. Well now, that's as far as she goes. We'll be in yacht from here onwards.
Across the Sand Sea, to the Valley of the Dead, and to King Wraithwall's tomb below.
So when you're in yacht, skystones don't work at all. That's why we gotta hoof it the rest of the way, you see?
Happy you get to teach me something for a change?
Well, if you want to be a sky pirate, you gotta know your... Hey, what do you mean for a change?
Come on,
At least we
accept
thought
it.
to bring
I'm smarter than
entertainment.
you.
Oh yeah? Says who? You want to see what they think about it?
I wouldn't be so confident.
Entertainment we brought indeed. So, here we are in the Ester Sand. A whole new area to explore. And funny story, we're actually right at the edge of it. Because if we go down here, for example, we already have the next area right open to us right now. However, we're not going to do that. Let's talk around. I'm back. Nearly lost my trail to a trap once. Ever since, I've been sure to use Libra to spot any traps good and early. Told that to my pal here. He says, oh, you can float right over traps without setting them off. Never thought of that. That's what the, I believe the magic ability float is for, I believe. Desert Merchant. Don't let the desert sun get the best of you. If you're low on supplies, now is the time to stock up. Now this is where... I can't speak. Whoops. Now this is the story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. I don't want you to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how I became the freshman of a town called Bel Air. No. Oh my god, this is some good stuff right here. This is the good stuff. Very expensive stuff, but the Ancient Sword, 12 extra attack, the Kogarumasu, the Sumaru, plus 14 for Bosch. We don't have anything for Pulse yet. That could be killer for Fran. Hey, get it? It's a killer bow. Warhammer, we don't have access to anything with that. The Bouge, same thing, that's a mace. But the Wizard Staff we can get for Penelope. Oh my gosh, that does wonders for her. In the Defense Department, oh man, we got the good stuff here. Oh man. We have Tourmaline Ring, Black Belt, lets you be immune to disable and immobilize. That's actually pretty helpful. Did we go over the Rose Corsage? Remove silence. We did do that and that. Everything else, I'm sure about that. Still same stuff in ammunition. The new Kai-San, which is removes confused from one ally. That's pretty useful, and I think that might be it. Yep. Now we can buy Poach and Horology, which is deal damage based on the factor of all foes in range, and Poach, capture HP critical foes to obtain loot. Oh, Kira. Restore HP to all allies in range. This is, without a doubt, one of the best. I'm gonna be real with you. On my first playthrough of this game, which I'm gonna be frank with you, I really sucked at this game my first playthrough. I had this spell on me till the very end of the game. It is that good. I mean, still early on, it still does its job, but the fact that it's a full heal for everyone, I mean, it costs kind of a little bit of MP to obtain, but, you know, it's a small price to pay for the win button, as I call it. I just kicked my mic. My bad. If you're westward bound, travel lightly, boy. And all the races you'll meet in the Sandsea are of the civilized variety. And mind the weather. Nice, clear days, the elementals come out in droves. Don't want my customers dying. Bad for business. That's kind of mean. You. I'm about at the end of my rope. I was crossing the desert making for Rabanastre when a sandstorm hit. Got all turned around. Which way you headed? We're heading out west. West, eh? Out on the old Jensen Sandsea? Ain't this way. Better turn yourself around. For that matter, maybe you ought to rethink heading west at all. The Sandsea makes the desert look like a sandbox. Easy to lose your way. Well, looks like the Sandsea's where we gotta go. Oh, wait, buddy. Don't you worry about the straw, Kupo. I'll keep an eye on her. No, wait, both eyes. Well, that's the last time we're ever seeing the straw. I'm kidding, no. So the Ensign Sandsea is our next destination to go. However, there's so much good stuff at that shop, but we're so broke. We're so broke, ladies and gentlemen. Which is why I think we're gonna end things off here. We got a bunch of story stuff, and we have our goal laid out in front of us, which is to go through the Jensen Sandsea to go through the Valley of the Dead to make it to Wraithwall's tomb to restore Ash's lost legacy or proof of her birthright. You know how that stuff goes. So next time on Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age, we're doing none of that. It's time for the first case of side episodes. Yay! What does a side episode entail? Well, you'll have to find out next time. See you guys then.